Hi everyone, this is Aaron with Crypto Trends. Today is June 10th, 2018. Please keep in mind that this is not financial advice, just my opinion. So what is going on? The market's dumped, which is making it yet another crypto Christmas buying spree. So let me make sure that I'm streaming here, and I am. That's great. And what we're going to do is go on over and look at Bitcoin, and this is on tradingview.com. It is the logarithmic view. Let me go ahead and hit the auto here, make sure everybody can see it. And this is on the 1-day chart on the logarithmic view. Now what's going on here is that we can see here is that we have this huge candle that it took a dump, and it started at about 7,500 and went down. Actually, the lower wick went all the way down here to about $6,600, and that's a pretty big, pretty good sized chunk. And what I did here in the past, let me view in my last video, is that I was thinking that, okay, right around this time is when I made a video. I'm thinking, okay, this thing's going to basically go down and keep on going down because of because of the market manipulation and stuff that's going on, to where they want to tame the market. They want to tame the Bitcoin market to so you're like a horse, so you're tamed. You're no longer jumping up and saying, where's Lambo, where's Lambo. They want to lower your expectations. And so instead of Lambos, you're thinking perhaps Yugos. Yugos are okay with them. Lambos, well, no, that's what they dream of, and that's basically not allowed. Anyway, so I was thinking at this time that it's going to go here and it's going to continue downward to cause this malaise. And they did something a little bit more evil, in my opinion, which is where they bumped it up. And this was causing a bunch of hope. But what happened in the end is let me extend. This is what happened in the end, right? And so more malaise. You tell me whether the boring days of where there's nothing going on, there's low volume, is that more taxing on you, or are the larger dumps, is that more taxing? What would cause you? The whole point of this is what can they do to possibly cause you to sell your coins? And that is the goal. They want you to sell your coins. So I look at all of this stuff, all of this manipulation, which started, in my opinion, back in here. Well, there's manipulation too, but this is like another group came into town at this big, huge fork. Remember this one here? And this was a change of character, I thought, for the whole market, to where it became much more manipulated, and there was so much less supply that basically the CEO, the composite operator, you can call it the market makers in the background, basically took over control of the market. And nevertheless, so what they're doing is this is just one great big old shakeout. They're trying to get your coins. And let's look in here. So where's this thing going in the short run? I think here by around the 15th, I'm thinking we're going to see another one of these large candle spikes go up. It might hit this line here, which is this trend line, this bottom trend line. Okay, it might go up to there. It might even go up a little bit higher. We'll see. Like, look at this candle here, back on the April 12th. That was a huge candle. And this other one here was pretty good size, but not like that one. So we could have a fairly decent sized candle moving up. So be on the watch out for that. Not saying that's going to happen 100%. I'm kind of looking at it to be that way. But in the meantime, I'm looking at coins to actually pick up at good sales prices. And in my opinion, there's not a whole lot of time where the sale is going to be going on. So let's go take a look. Okay, so that's BTC. Also, keep in mind that in the grander time frame, let me get rid of this garbage. I'm super super bullish on Bitcoin. And if you look at this overall trend line, and once again, this is on the logarithmic scale, you can think of this as the overall long-term growth, okay? Now, any growth like that is, to me, looks fantastic, and I'd be absolutely positively happy with growth like that. In your bank account, with the interest that you get, having it in savings, you're looking at this yellow line. It's flat. And then in Europe with the negative interest rates, it's like that. Anyway, oh yeah, so here's a really bearish scenario, since you guys can see it. So we have like a down count, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down count. And we could be right now in the midst of a 5 going down. And the lowest point I see us going, if we do go, would be around the 4,500 mark. And that's in the future. That would be like around 8.7, 8.9, right around that time frame. If it happens sooner, the price will even dump lower to below 4,000. But I'm really not planning on that. I'm planning for it to come bump around, and eventually, well, what does this pattern look like? It is a you know, it's like a cup and handle, right? And bull flag, and what happens is zoop. So that's basically what I'm expecting, and hopefully that's what happens. And yeah, I can't draw this any higher because, you know, let me see. Yeah, I guess I can. But nevertheless, here I am making all these stupid lines. Let me get rid of those things. I screwed up my lovely, wonderful, beautiful chart. Hit delete. Boom. Okay. Haven't tried TradingView? Give it a try, okay? Okay, so yeah, I'm expecting, I'm bullish. I'm really bullish on Bitcoin. And guys, don't give up. That's to say the least. There's a link underneath this video that says like future of Bitcoin. It's a video I did a while back, and it was a pretty in-depth remote view of Bitcoin and the market in general. If you have any doubts about the future of Bitcoin and where it's going to go, watch the video, take a note of the projections that came from my remote viewing sessions that I've had, and take a note of them and look and see how many of those predictions have already hit, and then you tell me what you think is going to happen with Bitcoin, okay? But there's a lot of interesting things that have, you know, they have the check mark by them. Check. Very interesting video to watch. I highly suggest you take a look at it. Nevertheless, so moving on. So what is the rest of the market doing? So here, you know, what's causing all this garbage, right? Some people are saying it's, you know, it's this probe on price manipulation. You know, they're going to take a look at price manipulation, and they wanted, let me bring this up so you can see that all the top 100 cryptocurrencies see red almost amidst the CFTC price manipulation probe. So yeah, so they're taking a look. They want to see what's going on with the price manipulation for BTC and ETH, and there's about it's because of the futures. They want to make sure that, okay, if somebody's playing with the futures, that the prices are organic instead of manipulated, because, well, you know, I mean, that's kind of against the rules if they're not the ones manipulating. If someone else is manipulating the price other than them, whoever them are, they're the ones in control of the big markets behind the scenes. If you want to be a conspiracy theorist like that, you can think of it like that. But someone else is manipulating the market in ways that they don't want it to be manipulated, and so they're taking a look, and they are going to find them. Yes, they are going to find them, and when they do, you better bet that's when a lot of the investors will jump in, because they'll say, oh, the market is safe, it's safe, there's no more manipulation, it's a wonderful thing. And all the institutional investors will jump in, and this will be later on, okay? I'm looking for this to happen around December, where they actually announce arrests and stuff. But something to keep in mind, another projection. It is all sales, guys. It is all manipulation, and it is just up to you to be able to spot it from either side, either from people trying to make a quick buck, to people in the markets trying to make a quick buck, to governments trying to make a quick buck, to you name it. Okay, it is manipulation galore, and there is such small volume in this market that they can basically manipulate it all day long. Anyway, speaking of the market, let's go take a look, see what's going on here. Okay, so USD, let's take a look at Bitcoin. It's at 67.63. This is on the 1 day. Let me go ahead and switch to the let's go to the 30-minute. I don't look at that too much. Let me blow it up, and here's good old Bitcoin 30-minute on Binance. Yeah, two big dumps. Wham, wham. And notice here that, let me switch to the maybe the 6 hour will show it good. Yeah. Okay, notice here, I've been talking about this in my videos, where we have this box pattern. Some people later on referred to it as like the Bart Simpson head and so on and so forth. But from a computer programming point of view, I see this as a loop. So you have a for loop, and then you can have stuff run in between, like program code run in between. And so what happens at the beginning of the loop, you put in the money, at the end you take out the money. And that is just what's going on here. It's one great big old program. They put in the money, they're scraping the extra money that's coming in from the people they can entice, like little fishies, to come and invest and put their money in, and then they sell it, and they take the money. And so that's one way how they get the money. Another way they get the money is through leveraging on different markets. So you're looking at perhaps, I can't say this 100%, but it's what I think is, over on BitMEX. So they're spending maybe $100, let's say, on Binance for a coin, and then they're doing some type of move on BitMEX that's leveraged. So they might lose their $100 on Binance, but they might make $1,000 on BitMEX, that type of thing. And what they're actually doing specifically, I'm not going there, but I'm sure you guys have your suspicions. So buying, they're shorting, they're leveraging big time, whatever, and they're manipulating over here. This is pretty much the same thing that the probe is looking into on the futures, is the manipulation. Because if people are, you can look back here at BTC, and let me go to the 1 day. You can say, okay, well, I don't like manipulators, I can't stand them. But right around in this range, this is the market, and this huge move up, that was manipulation, guys. That was not organic. There's started to be FOMO coming in here, and a lot of this, frankly, was from Tron. People were just coming in to buy Tron, and they decided to hang on to a little bit of Bitcoin, and it just bump up. But then this is also with a lot of manipulation going on as well to help booster it, and people just went crazy. And right here, that's when the futures hit, right? And wham, they shorted that puppy. They were thirsty to short it, and they are still thirsty. Okay, so basically, if you look at this is one big old bull flag, and I'm bullish. Okay, guys, I'm bullish long term. I'm really not worried about this little thing. I see it as something completely predictable, and I was planning on it. This is one of the things where I let the trade come to me. Okay, let the trades come to you. That is the secret, and it's because of this huge candle here. Money went in, it has to come out, and there it was. And it's just a matter of how long were these guys getting tired of the low liquidity of just skimming off pennies instead of dollars. And so let's go ahead and do that, shake things up a bit, and try another round. Okay, that's what they're doing, another round. And leave your comments below. Leave your comments below and tell me what you guys think. Okay, so let's go look, and I'm going to tell you a problem. I was actually looking for really good deals on coins that I like, that I think are good on fundamentals, and I was actually having a problem. So if we switch over here to ETH, let me go over to the advanced screen on Binance, Okay, so here we go. Enough of that garbage. Okay, so let me put it on pair here. Okay, so I was looking at this coin, looking for bargains, right? Looking for bargains, and lo and behold, keep in mind this is on the 1 day here. I'm looking for something to really dump, all right? But this isn't really dumping. So I'm thinking, oh man, I really can't get ZIL. It's like holding in there. It's down. I mean, not that much. Right now it's at 6%. When I was looking at it a little bit earlier, it was less than that. But it's still right around in this range. It's going fairly flat, and you know that too looks like a bear flag, doesn't it? Okay, so the next one I was looking at, okay, what's another good coin that I like, and keep in mind these are my preferences, is good old XRP. I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'll go get a deal. Go get a deal on Ripple, right? No. No, Ripple is fairly stable. It's down almost 1.5%. I was like, man, okay. Well, so much for Ripple. No Christmas. No Christmas. Where's my Christmas? So I'm thinking, okay, zero. How about XLM? How about XLM? Same thing. Where's the big dump? Where's the big dump? I didn't see it. Disappointed. I'm sitting here thinking, oh, I heard about a big dump, and then I go around to my computer and I'm not finding any dumps. It's like, what's going on? And so then what's another one? Here's one. And this one can just, I mean, it's dumping down, but I'm not quite there yet. To me, this is an organic down. And I'm waiting for it to, we'll see what's going on with Vibe. We'll see. But I was really surprised. Also noticed that the true USD, TUSD, it's up 8.99%, almost 9%, and it's a $1. That's interesting to see, because you can be able to see, how much is flowing into there, which is interesting. Anyway, so I was thinking, okay, how about Tron? Yeah, Tron, yeah, kind of taking a little dump, not all that much really. Okay, so I don't have any Tron, by the way. So I'm thinking, okay, what about good old VEN? Good old VEN. It's just doing the same old thing. And let me scroll out here. Same old thing. And VEN has a release coming up. It's mainnet, and there's going to be clients on it. Also, they're announced. Check out VEN. Check out their Reddit. Check them out. I've checked out my previous videos. Done a ton of videos on them. You read them and you look at VEN. You're going to start getting FOMO. And about every 2-3 days, I start having serious FOMO whether I should dump all the rest of my coins all for VEN. And I decide against it, but I'm thinking that's not such a bad idea. Anyway, right now it's at 333. We might not see these prices again for a while. And that's just me. I mean, it could totally dump and go down to $2, right? So we'll see. But anyway, look how stable this coin has been over the long term with all the ups and downs. Check them out. Do your research, of course. Don't take my advice or anyone else's advice on YouTube. We are here primarily for entertainment and to give you some pointers to take a look at. All right? And we do not do the homework for you. You have to do it yourself. You have to make your own decisions for yourself. It works out so much better that way, because what if you disagreed with us? And you hit it right. Boy, that is a great feeling, hitting it right, isn't it? Okay, so there's VEN I was taking a look at. I always talk about VEN. This Quark chain was doing well. It's up 15%. This is on the daily. As you can see, there's not much there. Just hit Binance not too long ago, and it's looking pretty good. Looks like it dumped way down and is coming up. So anyway, Quark, check them out. They're an interesting project. Not going into them right now. But then what's another one? Aunt. You know, Aunt looks pretty good, right? Aunt is interesting. Neo is interesting. Zilica is interesting. And the Key. So check out the Key, TKY. That's not on here, but here's Ontology. So Ontology's kind of a very interesting project, okay? And it was having a fairly, I mean, once again, not huge. I was expecting Christmas here, guys, on the coins I like, and I'm not getting them. I'm like totally bummed. So what's another one? I'm scrolling on down the list, and it looks like I'm not going to get down there, but it's going to be Amber, AMB. Not Amber, AMB, Ambrosis. Okay, now this is one I'm thinking, okay, it's down big time, 7%. But overall, you look at the market and there's no deal. I mean, yeah, okay, it's down 7%. And it's right at this line, but it's not here. It's not at this line down here. It's no killer deal. I mean, it was a good time to get in. Yeah, this is basically the trading range here. Okay, the accumulation trading range. So it's within that, and that's, you know, that's fine. Is it going to be like a super duper uber killer deal like it was way back here in December? No. But anyway, don't buy this because I like it. Check it out. Do your homework on it. AMB, that's Ambrosis. Definitely check them out. Their supply chain, kind of like VeChain, used to be, it still is, and is huge, but VeChain is really broadening its scope. Definitely check out VeChain if you haven't. And so anyway, I guess the whole story of doing this video is really to say, you know, if you look at the market, you look at the charts, you go by your gut instinct, you can really tell basically what is going on. And I mean, look at this chart for BTC. Yeah, you can tell this is going up. That does not look organic. Let me go back here to Trading View. Okay. So, you know, like I said before, this big green wick doesn't look organic. Neither does the big red wick. Nothing has really looked organic. Gosh, I'd say back up here in this time, and this is December, early December, and back is where things pretty much looked organic, and after that, manipulation, and then this big dip after that. It's like things changed. Point is, the manipulators take it up and they take it down, so we'll see where they take it. And I am expecting some more malaise sentiment. Keep in mind that these arrows here I'm drawing is like market sentiment, not actual price. If it does come down, I'm thinking just generally it's going to come down and then it's going to go up, okay? Because that's what I'm thinking, all right? But not actual price. Don't look at this line here at 6,500 saying, oh, it's going to hit that and bounce up. You know, it could. That's what I'm getting from the general sentiment, but yeah. Anyway, things aren't that bad. Check out that video I made on the future of Bitcoin about the ETFs that are coming up. We have, you know, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan. It's like, my gosh, it's like we're at the beginning. We are the 1%er early adopters, and it is a wonderful, wonderful time to be in Bitcoin. And you know, do your research. Do what you can. I mean, yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Check out Trading View if you haven't. It's pretty cool. No, I don't get any money from them. But yeah, go ahead and leave a comment. I like reading your comments. I usually answer just about every one. Yeah, so hey, I guess that's about it for the video. Go ahead and hit like, subscribe, and get notified. And I will see you again. But best of luck, everybody. And have a great, fantastic day.